Your book could disappear overnight with no warning. The truth is, KDP is not banning successful authors. They're banning authors who don't know the rules that changed in 2026. This is crazy. It's causing quite an uproar in the author community. Maybe you're here right now because your account just got shut down. You're trying to figure out what's happening, or maybe you're just trying to keep it from happening to you. In this video, I'm going to talk about why it's happening, what is happening, and why it's actually a good thing for authors. Okay, so first off, why are accounts getting banned? Well, number one, it's people violating Amazon's terms of service. This seems really obvious, but I think a lot of people were like, oh, what is that? The terms of service. So go on Amazon, check out their terms of service. But really, the main thing that people are doing is they're spamming, they're incentivizing reviews, or they're trying to game the platform. If you do any of those things, obviously, you're either going to get a ban, you're going to get a bunch of reviews removed. We've seen that happen time and time again over the years where authors wake up and all their reviews are gone, or they wake up and dozens of reviews are gone. So first off, don't violate their terms of service. That's a big reason why this is happening to most people. Secondly, metadata violations. Okay, this is like a very niche, weird thing, but if you're gaming the platform, this has been going on for over a decade, y'all. Way back when I got into the Amazon game and the Kindle game, this was like the common practice because Amazon wasn't sophisticated enough to catch it, where you would just keyword stuff in your title, your subtitle, your 3 or your 7 keywords that they gave you. You would just game the system. People are still trying to do this. If you're using words like bestseller, Amazon, stuff like that in the title, in the subtitle, in keywords, in the description, or in your metadata, well, it might get flagged. I'm not saying that it will, but it might. Or if you use another author's name as a keyword, sometimes that gets caught and flags in the system. Number 3, AI disclosure failures. So if you're bulk writing AI books, first off, you suck. Stop doing that. You guys are literally the scum of Amazon, and it's just not cool. And so I'm not saying you can't use AI to make your book better. Of course, yeah, do that. I'm a big proponent of using AI to improve the quality of your book. But if you just pressed a couple buttons and you're creating AI slop, and especially if it was in the images, the text, the translations, you got to disclose it. At a minimum, you got to disclose it. If you don't disclose it, and then Amazon detects patterns, or maybe you're uploading a ton of unedited books in a 30-day period, well, then you're in the danger zone of likely getting shut down. And quite frankly, you should get shut down. Okay, because this is just stupid. You're just flooding the ecosystem with trash. Number 4, trademark and copyright claims. So this is a weird thing because it's so rampant on the platform right now, where someone's book gets published and then boom, there's like all these knockoffs and clones trying to draft on the sales of that book. Well, Amazon's gotten a little protective, I think, honestly, as they should. And so if one person files a claim, Amazon might freeze your account and you have to prove innocence from a locked account. Now, you could argue, hey, that's screwed up, especially if I'm over X threshold and I've published books successfully. Yeah, I'd kind of agree with you on that. But I would rather than be safe and weed out the trash than be slow to act. And then number 5 is, this is like an AI review process. Okay, so maybe you're noticing this on all platforms, Amazon, other companies, they're just replacing people with AI bots that don't use logic. And so if they have an AI detection, it could miss flag. Okay, so just know that this could be an accidental ban, and it most likely is an accidental ban or an accidental flag. Now, here's the issue. A lot of authors who end up getting banned, they never broke a rule on purpose. They just didn't know that the rule exists. Amazon changed a bunch of things in 2026. They changed their enforcement. They didn't send a memo. They didn't tell you how it works. Well, why did they not do that? Well, because they don't want you to game the system, right? Because if I tell you the rules, well, then now you're going to try to fit within the rules. So this is exactly what we help people with all day, every day at selfpublishing.com, is how to do things ethically, how to do things fairly, above board, so that you don't get banned. Okay, so click the link in the description. You can work with us. I'll walk you through the rescue plan here in just a second, but if you want to work with us on your book, click the link, book a call with my team. We'd be happy to help you with that. Also, want to give a shout out. thank you guys for the new hardware. We just passed 100,000 subscribers on the channel. So thank you guys for subscribing. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We read and respond to every comment as well on our videos, and we keep putting out videos every week for you guys to help you publish books successfully. Let's talk about the 24-hour rescue plan. So if you're watching this video and your account just got shut down, I know you're probably panicking right now, but I'm gonna walk you through the steps to recover it. So number one, first 24 hours, don't panic. Don't open a new account. Don't do a bunch of stuff. Screenshot everything before they lock you out. This is really, really important. Read the suspension email like a detective. It's gonna tell you which rule that you broke, okay? And then you need to screenshot that as well. So first off, document everything and don't panic. Secondly, fix everything before appealing. So if you do have access to your account, go through your entire catalogs, every book, every keyword, every cover, make sure you fix the stuff, because the word have is way better than will. If you reach out to Amazon, you say, hey, I promise I'll fix it. Okay, cool, I don't believe you, right? But if you say, hey, I've already proactively fixed all this stuff. It was an honest mistake. I didn't know this was against the rules, so I proactively went in and fixed everything. Great, you're coming from a position of strength because you've corrected the error, hopefully, which is why they banned you in the first place. Number three, send the appeal that actually works. Okay, so there's kind of a 4-part formula to this. You need to admit that what you did was wrong. You need to explain why it was wrong, right? And maybe you didn't know, and you can mention that, but hey, at the end of the day, take ownership over it, list the fixes that you've already made, and then show a prevention plan moving forward. And you want to send that to kdp-support@amazon.com. Make it under 500 words so it's succinct, it's calm, it's professional. Remember, there might be an AI on the other side reviewing that, but likely it'll get escalated to a human. Do those things, then follow up relentlessly, right? So you can call them, you can email, you can go through every possible facet, because at the end of the day, sometimes at these big organizations, you just got to get in touch with a human, and that's really hard. So you got to escalate it however you can to get it in front of the right person. Now, a lot of people are asking the question, is publishing on Amazon still worth it? Is KDP still worth it? Should you still do it if there's all these risks? Well, number one, the platform dominates for a reason, because you get direct access to millions of daily Amazon shoppers, which no other platform offers this. So it's the easiest path to publish a book fast and to sell a bunch of books. And number two, it's a trade-off, right? You're on their platform. You're playing on their playground, their algorithm, their rules. There's a crazy stat that over 70% of all books sold are sold on Amazon and other online retailers. So I would argue that you can't succeed without them, but you also need to realize there's a lot of concentration risk. Okay, so you need to have other channels to sell books, and you need to play by the rules. And so the real strategy, in my opinion, is don't avoid Amazon, master Amazon. Know the rules, follow the rules. And if you do that, you're never going to get banned. You're never going to get an email. Most likely, I've yet to hear of someone who was crazy above board who got banned for no reason, right? They were probably playing in the gray a little bit. Okay, now lastly, here's why I think this is a really good thing. As an author, if you are playing by the rules, if you're doing things above board and you're creating great books, what do you want? You want a platform with integrity that people aren't gaming. Because if people are gaming the platform, well, now me as a consumer, me as a reader, I can't trust that platform. If I can't trust that platform, well, then I'm certainly not going to go there to buy stuff. And so this is exactly why Amazon years ago bought Goodreads, right? Because Goodreads exists because people stopped trusting Amazon reviews on books. So they had to buy Goodreads, now they own Goodreads, and that's a better review site where honest reviews on books happen. Well, why is that? Because the integrity of the main platform was eroded. And so that's what's happening, and that's why I think Amazon has to do this. It's a really great move. I know some people are up in arms about it, but if you're doing things the right way, this makes for a better ecosystem for everyone. There's a better ecosystem. That means more customers and more book sales for people like you and me. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're going through a tough time right now, I feel ya. If your account just got banned. Like I said, we create videos like this every week. We publish them on this channel. And more importantly, we help people do this exact thing. So we've published over 7,000 books over the last decade. We'd love to help you publish your book next. So click the link in the description if you want to book a call with my team. We'll walk you through that. And then we've also got a training that you might like. So next video to watch is best-selling book secrets. So this is a secret training on the channel. It'll map out how to write and publish a book successfully. It'll also, at the end, it'll show you how you can work with us. So check out that book next. I'll see you in the next one. Comment below. We read and respond to every comment like I mentioned. Subscribe to the channel. We're officially past 100,000 subscribers. Next up, 1 million. We got a long way to go. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.